So the next wine in the May 2022 allotment is our Whiskey to White Volume 2. So we put out our Whiskey to White Volume 1 late in 2021, and it was very popular. People really enjoyed it. We wanted to do a white, we've done quite a few reds, and so we were like, well, let's try a white and see what happens. And the thing about the whites is it takes them a little longer to come around when they're in the whiskey barrel. So that first one we did was in there for almost 2 years, and the same is true of our Volume 2. The main complaint we had with our Volume 1 was that the bottle wasn't big enough. We put it in 500 milliliter bottles originally, and so this one, we corrected our mistake. It's in a full 750, so you got a whole bottle's worth to enjoy here. So this one is from 2019, and it's Vignoles and Muscat, or primarily the two grapes in there. And so you're going to get kind of the tropical, kind of pineapple flavors from the Vignoles, and then you're going to get kind of the peach flavors from the Muscat there to make a real nice kind of combo. And then, like I said, it's been aged for about 23 months or so in whiskey barrels. So you are going to get just a little bit of heat at the back end from this one. Checks in at about 14.5% alcohol. So it's nothing, it's nothing overwhelming or anything like that. But you will kind of, we want, if we're going to bring a whiskey barrel-aged wine to you, we really want you to be able to taste that whiskey in there. So I think that this is a really nice representation of that. You get the whiskey, but it's not too much in there. It's just kind of interesting that way between the reds and the whites. The reds we tend to age, for anywhere from 3 to 9 months or so in the whiskey barrels. The whites, it's been years basically. It's been, anywhere from a year to 2 years or so that we've aged those whites in there. So I don't really have a great explanation for why that is. It's just kind of been a cool quirk of us experimenting with these different aging methods, which is kind of our goal here of the Cellar Series wine, wine lineup, I suppose. We're really trying to kind of see what we can do, here in Kansas with the different types of grapes that we have. There's no real history necessarily of working with a lot of these grapes here in Kansas. So, a lot of this, what we do here is kind of throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks. We think that the Whiskey to White's another really good example of something that's really fun, unique, not to mention delicious. So we hope that you will enjoy it as much as we do. Cheers!